We actually got an easier one, Leo.
No way.
It's kind of
between it's level. It's almost level now. By the time we get over there, that will be straight up a mountainside. You mark my words. You watch this. I'll show you some. As soon as I go around the truck, it'll be straight up. As soon as I go around there, watch.
It's flat because I'm here. No, actually, it doesn't cut me a break either, usually.
Hello, everyone. Well, as you can see, we are at the Harry Lee Moore Cemetery, established in 1864. And Heather and I are out together today, out running around.
Here.
Yeah, trust me. We are here running around. This one, unusually enough, this one is by a big trail. There's a park up here. You can walk and all that kind of stuff. Take your dogs. There's apparently trails and stuff. I'll go over and check it out here in a little while, see if we can't.
Elkhorn Park.
Yeah, and see if we can't go in. It says they got like a little museum or something in there, so we'll go see if we can take a look, if they're open. There's a truck, but I haven't seen anybody yet. Now, the two graves that we are looking for, this one's a really good one, actually. I'm used to steep hills, and this seems like it rains most of the time, and there's usually a bunch of thorns. But today looks like an easy one. This is not that steep. The ones we're looking for have a particular shape, kind of like this, with the corners, the top corners lopped off.
Babies of G.B. Salisbury.
Wow.
Every one of them.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we can see.
Wow. 7 children. Wow. I've never seen anything like that before.
Neither. Our son, G.B. Salisbury, it's weird because it doesn't have 2 people. Our daughter of G.B. Salisbury, unless it's 2 names. Hazel Salisbury, 1911 to 1918. And then...
These could be twins, Heather. Look at this. The headstones and footstones are identical.
I know, but these are just like it. Look, daughter,
they are, ain't they?
son.
Wow.
Could it have been like quadruplets or something? I mean, it's not like they didn't have those back then.
Isn't that house fire or something?
Oh, yeah. Our daughter, but no name. It sounds like they weren't named. Our daughter of G.B. Salisbury, son. And these have longer foots. No, they're about the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Our son and daughter. Huh.
I've never seen anything like that. 7 children. Wow.
Up there it says, sleep, little babe, take your rest. God called you home. He thought it best.
Wow.
So this is,
I'm stunned by that. I really am. That's a Confederate grave.
mm-hmm.
Archbald Moore, 1820 to 1863. I'm guessing, just a guess, but I'm going to guess this is the original stone here.
Right.
This is a Confederate grave.
Archibald was serving with Company A of the 10th Kentucky Cavalry. He was shot by a bushwhacker in Floyd County on February 18, 1863, and died on February 27, 1863. His son William Henderson Clay Moore and a relative, Calvin Moore, were both present at his shooting and death. They took his body from the army to be buried near the head of Turkey Creek in the Archbald, now Harry Lee Moore Cemetery, next to Archibald's old home place that is long gone now.
That's an old one there. That's for sure. This is a very unique little graveyard, isn't it?
I can't even get all these headstones in here, in this.
Yeah, I know. You can't get them all in one shot. There's no... Look at this, guys. One after another. Right down through there, babies. And then a Confederate soldier's grave directly in front of it. This is a unique little graveyard. This is a new one on me. I've never seen one like this. Somebody's been up here taking care of it too. You can see new concrete there. Anything that's starting to move. Somebody's come up and they're taking care of these. Somebody is. Huh, what's that say there? Okay, that's Archbald Moore, born 1824 and died 1863. Hey, this one says 1820. That says 1824. Huh. Anything else? Sarah Moore, born 1822 and died 1910. We'll have to look into this one. I'm curious about this. If we can even find anything.
I know. Hopefully.
On one that old. Yeah. Just happened to see the corner with the brass plate sticking out. Raymond Scott, PFC U.S. Army, World War II, 1927 to 1976. There's another baby. Little short grave. Tessie Scott. January 19th of 1913 to March 1st of 1913.
So this is what brings us here today. And I'll be honest, I didn't have time. We just came across this story last night and we knew we were coming up here. And I looked, but I didn't have access to my normal computer, which has my newspaper articles and things on it. So once I edit this video, I'll give some more information about why Ishmael Scott here was executed.
November 3rd, 1933. William Bad Bill Waters, denying to the last that he had killed 10 men during a career of lawlessness in the mountains, and Ishmael Scott, another mountaineer, went to their deaths in the electric chair at Western State Penitentiary shortly after midnight. Scott was convicted of killing Martin Stevens in Floyd County. Waters was led to the chair first. Scott was serious when he entered the death chamber at 12:12. He nodded at the crowd and said, "Goodbye, boys, everybody." 2 shocks were required for Scott. The first was at 12:14 and his pulse was still beating when examined. The second was administered at 12:18 and he was declared dead at 12:22. Both Waters and Scott ate the lightest meals requested by condemned men in recent years. Scott said he wanted only fried eggs, milk, biscuits, and coffee. The condemned men seemed in good spirits but answered few questions by newspapermen, saying their trials contained their last words on their respective cases. Scott was convicted of going to the home of Martin Stevens, suspecting that his wife, with whom he had quarreled, was staying there. Martin was shot fatally as he sat in a rocking chair holding his infant child. Ishmael Scott denied he had a child when he shot him.
So we'll start with him, but we're here for him and his father, whose name is Bev. Ishmael Scott. It says here he was born in 1910. He was born January 1st, and he was executed. So he was in Kentucky State Prison, and it's either Eddyville or Eddyville. I'm not really sure. And he was executed a year after his father was killed, and his father's also buried here. But he was executed, and it's quite a few hours from here. It's not like it was close where the prison is, so he had to have been shipped back home, obviously. I'm not sure who this is. This isn't his mother. No, wait. Yeah, this is his mother. I'm sorry. This is his mother. Her name was Elizabeth Scott. And this is his father, Bev. So Bev was born in 1892. I don't know if his death had anything to do with why the murder happened. So Bev Scott was a constable. He shot and killed what they called a lackey in the newspaper while investigating men drinking and shooting guns. When he attempted to disarm one of the men, he was shot after he fell to the ground. One of the other men shot him in the heart. And that's all I know about that story. When I get home, I'll see if I can find a little bit more information. But, you know, we're mainly here for Ishmael, who was executed. You know, that's always interesting, for lack of better words, because it's not like commonplace, you know. What did he do? That we'll find out. But we were going to be up in this area anyways, and
yeah,
it's always, you know, it's always turns into a little adventure no matter what story you take on, and this is no different. It's a beautiful area, beautiful day, and we also found some other interesting graves here. So
exactly, it's like if you go anywhere you want to go, you're going to run into interesting people. And I guess, you know, the graveyards are the same way. You know, you run up here and all kinds of, there's 8 very interesting people right here, you know, not even counting the ones that we came for. You know, you never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you'll meet.
So it looks like there's lots of Scotts right here, all family. There's Scott right there. And they're all, you know, related to Bev, Lizzie, and Ishmael. So I guess from Garrett, Kentucky, we're pretty much wrapped up with this story for now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. And of course, thank you to everyone that contributes to our channel, whether it's just through watching the videos, sharing, liking. All this helps, you know, and all this is important to keep us going. So we appreciate it. And we also appreciate our Patreon members and our subscribers. You know, we're not out here trying to become millionaires, but we do need gas, and you know, we also have pretty much made this our full-time job, which means we don't have income from other things, and that's new to us. So we're kind of feeling it out, seeing how it goes. You know, if it doesn't pan out, we'll have to go back to our other jobs. So
back to contracting.
We really love it, and we would love to grow the channel and just continue to do this, but you know life is, you do what you got to do. But we definitely appreciate the help along the way, and we've gotten quite a bit. And
we appreciate every single one of you. We really truly hope you've enjoyed the videos. We 100%, you know, we made them for you guys to preserve some history, some of these old graves, and a lot of these old stories that have never been told. And a lot of them are now, aren't they?
We've just been doing this a little over a year, so we're still learning and growing, and we're going to try to keep our channel pretty organic to what we established it on, because it's our interests. But we hope to learn as we go, you know, what works best for everyone. And you know, you can't please everyone, obviously, but
we can try.
I think the best advice that I've come up with for myself is to just do what me and Leo enjoy, and we'll gather our people along the way, the people that are meant to kind of be on our channel and the people that enjoy what we do.
Amen.
You know, instead of trying to do what someone else may like. So either way, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time on the Hillbilly Files.
Hillbilly's out.